I have my English degree in Thailand,
Mm-hmm.
but
Okay.
in the US, I have my nursing degree.
My suggestion is for you also. The part-time, if you have time, so definitely you run a YouTube channel and cook a lot of things from there. And because you have much experience in different cultures also when you spend their time in USA.
Okay, like the first class, I would tell them about that they are here because of their passion.
Yeah, without passion, you didn't achieve anything in your life. You must have to set goal in your life. Hello guys, this is me Abu Bakar. So once again, I here with the new interview challenge with my friend from Thailand. Her name is Leki. Over to you, Leki. How are you? Just introduce yourself.
I'm good. I'm doing good. Thank you. Yeah, my name is Lecky. I am Thai and living in Thailand right now.
Okay. Tell me about your journey because you say you moved from the nursing to English teaching. So how about your journey? Why you choose as a English teaching as a new profession?
Well, I majored in English linguistics when I was in university in Thailand. Yeah, so since I was in university, I would tutor or have like English tutoring job on the side. Whether it's like for money or just to help out with friends. So and I have moved back to Thailand for about 2 years, and I want to like use my knowledge, my English knowledge, to help out with other people because I know I've been there. I was one of the people who struggled to be better at English. So I think because I have the knowledge and the experience, the time, so I feel like I should just share what I know to people, not just Thai people though. I teach a variety of people, actually countries as well.
So
So
that.
I love teaching. I love sharing.
Mhm. Okay, so when you start the nursing as a profession, so that time you decide to you adopt a new profession as an English teacher.
You mean like when I decided to work to go to a nursing school?
No,
Well,
no,
because
no, no. You start new career when you start a professional life as a nurse, and then when you
Mhm.
decide to move to English teacher. So what's the major things you decide to move to as an English teacher?
Oh, okay. Well, because I'm only licensed to work as a nurse in the U.S.,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I got to do English teaching was vision. So and also like the flexibility, like I schedule myself and so that's why um like basically like with nursing I cannot be a nurse like a hands-on nurse in English, you know. But I like do teach nursing um, to students online.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
like
So,
official, but it's just
mhm,
like a teaching.
mhm. Where you complete your education in Thailand, or you moved to USA for the complete for completing your education?
Well, I had my bachelor's degree from Thailand first. I had my bachelor's English linguistics, and when I went to the U.S., I attended a nursing school in Boston.
Mm,
Yeah, so I have 2 degrees.
okay.
I have my English degree in Thailand,
Mm-hmm.
but
Okay.
in the US, I have my nursing degree.
Okay. So your second one is a nursing degree you get from the Boston. Okay. So when you back to
Yes,
Thailand and when
exactly.
you decide to back to Thailand and work there in Thailand.
Main, uh-huh. Well, mainly from my family, from my parents, my dad, specifically because he wasn't doing well at the time. Thankfully he's a little bit better now. So just to be closer to my family. Yeah,
Okay. If
that's
you
all. Because
okay.
because
Mm-hmm. Okay, if you had a chance to go to anywhere outside from your country, from Thailand, so where you would go?
If I had a chance to
Mhm. To go
go
outside from
anywhere,
Thailand, go outside from Thailand for a job purpose. So where you go?
well, I have already done my share. I went to the US. I was
Mm,
there for so many years, and
mhm.
now I'm back to Thailand. So I'm
Yeah,
happy where I am right now, you know.
yeah.
But I would like to like visit other countries, of course, you know, like to travel, things like that. But
Mhm.
to be living in a different country, maybe it depends. Like it's you know, I don't know exactly yet. But as of now, I'm happy where I am. And
Mhm. Well, definitely, because you have much experience to spend time there, because you already spent many years there when you are getting the nursing degree there.
really half of my life there.
Mhm.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Basically, like half of my life, I was outside of my country, Thailand.
Okay. So, what are your personal goals to achieve something in your upcoming few years?
Well, in a few years, like my 2 years, yeah, since I moved back here, I had to deal with some stuff, like personal stuff. So I was not, I didn't have like a whole lot of time to build something. But now everything is calm. So my goal is to, you know, eventually open a language school, like like a school in my hometown, you know, because now all my students, I have there in my hometown, you know, and we would have to find like a place if they want to do on site, you know, not online. I would have to like we would have to go to a place like a cafe, you know, things like that to sit down and do the teaching. So my goal is to have my own place,
Mhm.
my own school to teach.
Like a school, like a
Mhm.
academy, you want to run your academy on your way. Okay, this is amazing goal. Definitely, you will be achieve that if you are more positive with your goal. Okay, let's move to some another question. So, what is the most rewarding part of teaching English?
Well, you know, like the word rewarding, it's I love the word rewarding because that's why I'm a teacher, an English teacher, and also that's why I was in nursing. I was in nursing because I'm someone who likes to do stuff, not just to like, you know, like make money, if you will, but also like helping out other people. So, anyways, back to your question, the English part, you know, that the rewarding part is like my students would be saying like, oh, you know, before I studied with you, I was unable to understand um like American series or like you know English series. But now like I studied with you, I keep hearing like the words, the phrases that you taught us, like things like
Mm.
that. So it's like
Mhm.
rewarding that I
This
am
is
able to like help them understand,
Mhm.
you know, and
And people
enjoy their movies.
shouldn't understand the everything's, and they say we get everything from you, and now we understand the movies or the series just behalf of you because you teach us in perfect way. This is amazing. Yeah, we feel so much happy when someone say your teaching way is really fantastic. Okay, let's move to another question. If you could teach any new subject, so what would it be that and why?
A new subject,
Yeah.
a new subject. Maybe cooking.
Mm.
Cooking,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because it's just my something I enjoy doing, but I don't get to do it as much. Before I would cook every single day, but nowadays because of my lifestyle changed a little bit, so I don't get to do the cooking. So if I was gonna do something, teach something else, it would be cooking so that I could incorporate the cooking into my life.
Mm-hmm.
You
Well,
know.
for the shift and for those people they are cooking, the YouTube is a really bright future because a lot of YouTubers they are earn a lot of money. They upload different
Mhm.
videos when they cook something and they record videos and upload on different YouTube channels. It's so famous in our country also. So my suggestion is for you also. The part time, if you have time, so definitely you run a YouTube channel and cook a lot of things from there. And because you have much experience and different cultures also when you spend their time in USA. So the US culture, the foods, and the different recipe you can share with the peoples on YouTube channel.
Yeah, definitely. That sounds like a great idea.
Mhm. Okay, let's move to another question. So how do you keep motivate your students to learn new things and learn or new phrases?
How do I keep motivating
Mhm.
my student? How do I keep them motivated all the time? Well, okay, if I have a new student, I would always tell them the three rules, like the three rules. One of them is to be like persistent, and also like have passion, like because the main reason that they want to study English, not just with me, but just to learn English in general, is because they have the passion already, right? They want to be better, right? So I would always like remind them, once in a while, like, okay, like the first class, I would tell them about that they are here because of their passion. And maybe like, in a few classes later, I would tell them, okay, like, you want to like think about like when you first came here, it's your passion should always be here, so that you have the fire in yourself that you want to like keep doing it, because if you forget your passion, then you feel like everything is just calm, and you don't feel like motivated anymore. So keep that passion all the time.
Yeah, without passion, you didn't achieve anything in your life. You must have to set goal in your life, like you want to be learn the new language or anywhere, like you want to learn the English language or you want to some another language. You must have to carry on your passion all the way. Definitely one day you can achieve your
Yeah.
goals. Yeah, amazing. So what is the most surprising things you get from your student and you learn that?
The most what?
Yeah, the most surprising things you get or you learn from your student.
Many times, like I got like something like surprising from them. Let me try to think a little bit. My students are like, my youngest one is like 6 years old, and my oldest one is like 6 years old. So I want to talk about my little student, my little ones, right?
6 year
So
old
sometimes like
and 6 year old and 66-year old is a huge difference.
56, 5 6,
56.
yeah, 56,
Yeah,
yeah,
almost 50
yeah,
years difference. By the way,
yeah,
this
yeah,
this
yeah.
is
So
this is another tough things you face on your in teaching life, because it's a 50-year difference. How do you manage that?
mhm. Yeah, I think I have no problem, because when I used to work as a nurse, I would see lots of patients from of all ages. So
Mhm.
I'm kind of used to seeing communicating with people from different of different ages. So,
Mhm.
anyways, what was your question?
The question was
Paris.
surprising things you get from
So
your student.
so yeah, sometimes I like the little students, I think like they, at first I thought maybe they wouldn't understand what I was trying to say to them in English, right? But then like they could just like put one and one, like one and two together, and then they would be able to like answer me like out of nowhere. And then I'm like, oh, they pretty like very smart, for young people like that. Like, it's like it's almost like you learn the language, not really the language itself, but you learn from the concept. They learn from the concept.
Mhm. Okay, if I ask you a questions like, what's your advice for those people they want to learn the English language and to be a very fluent accent? So, what would be your advice for those people they want to learn English language very fluent way?
Well, I think it's practice. Practice. Like, you can learn all the grammar all your life. You can read everything. You can understand reading, grammar perfectly. But if you don't practice, there's no way to be fluent. There's no way. You have to practice. I would always tell my student, like, yeah, some of my students, they would like to like learn a lot, right? And then learn and learn and learn. And I said, okay, just take your time. And I mean, I could teach him. It could be like good business for me just to like throw in information for them. But for me, I think by me like throwing in a lot of things for them without them getting to practice, it's useless. It's a waste of their time, waste of their money, you know what I mean? Like waste of the resources. So I tell them like, okay, just take your time and practice. And once you get to practice and then you're ready to continue, let me know. Something like that,
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
amazing way, practice makes man perfect. If you don't practice, definitely you forget everything in few minutes or maybe in few days.
Yeah.
And if you practice again and again, so automatically you adopt that accent if you are practice every day. I didn't go to anywhere to learn the English language, just practice with the different people from different countries, from different area and different professionals. I make a connection with them and everyday practice 4 to 5 hours every day. So from that I get a lot of confidence. So now I easily
Mhm.
start a conversation with anyone. Sometime I stuck because some foreigners from the US and from the UK, they are much fluent than us, and they are so much fast in English. So sometimes I'm stuck, but most of the time easily I communicate with them. This is not a big deal for me. From everywhere, when someone
Mhm.
call me or make a connection with me and talk with them in English, so this is not a big deal
Mhm.
for me. I totally agree with you. Practice makes men perfect. This is really amazing. So you must have take a time and try again. So definitely one day you achieve your
Yeah,
goal.
yeah. Right. Like time, right? Time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My
So,
my students, my students would always ask me like, oh, how would I remember all the memorize all the vocabulary?
mm,
And I said, time. There's no shortcut this time.
well, I remember, I think 2 years ago, yeah, every day I learned the five new vocabulary, and another day again I learned the five new vocabulary. So after 1 month, I remember, where is my vocabulary? So there is no word in my mind because the problem is that I didn't use that all the words. So you learn just only one words, but use again that word every day or every single
Yeah.
day. So then you will be memorize that, and then you can carry on for a long time that word. Otherwise, if you
Mhm.
just remember, if you just memorize the 5 words or 10 words, whatever every day, but upcoming few weeks you never use that in your conversation, so definitely you forget that easily.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I tell my students. Just one word. Just don't go
Mhm.
crazy with the number. Just go with the, one word for the rest of the week. Not like 10 words. It's not like you're in a competition and anything like that. Just one word
Yeah.
for a week.
Mhm. Okay, so if you could travel anywhere of the world, so which things you want to prefer to learn about that culture, that the way of people living, the things like how can they
Mm,
communicate with each other. So which things you want to
mm.
prefer to learn about the new country when you visit there?
I would say more like culture, culture. Yeah, because I would say culture because
The food,
as we know, yeah, the food definitely like
the
culture
restaurant,
through food. You know?
the dress, how the people wear the dress, the colors, the flowers.
Yeah, yeah, like things like that. Like, of course, like the food, definitely like learn about their culture through food, right? Because every country they have their own ethnic food, right?
Mhm.
And yeah, definitely.
I know you are
I
40. I know you are a foodie person because you say most of the
Yeah.
time you want you want to cook many time so someone they
Mhm.
are cooking, so definitely they are a foodie person.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
so what your long term goal as English teacher?
My long term goal as an English teacher,
Yeah.
to have a school
Hmm.
like for
How do you plan that?
higher.
How do
It,
you plan that to achieve that? Like how do you plan your school or your academy to achieve that? Do you have some specific plan to execute that?
Well, the thing is because my primary purpose of moving back to Thailand is to be closer to my family, my parents.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm trying to like right now, like I've been the past couple like weeks, actually, not just really recent, because my personal stuff, I told you, it just became a little bit better now. So I'm looking for a place that's not too far from home,
Mhm.
like, but also it has to be a good location where there'll be like people
It's
that
it's it,
to
it's
learn
easy for the
English.
students. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's easy for the students. They can go there and they attend his classes, and
Mm-hmm.
also near with your house also. So easily you can go and back, and you can focus on your other stuffs also. So if you get a chance as a nurse near with your house, near with your village where you're living, so do you want to pursue your nursing career once again?
Mm, that's a tough one because not only like my license, I don't have license in Thailand, and it's a little bit. I tried to get my license, in
Mm.
Thailand, but I don't know, with the system here, it's almost like it's very discouraging, right? Discouraging.
Mm.
But I am using my nursing knowledge, taking care of my parents, taking care of my dad, and also I teach, like I said, I teach nursing students online. Yeah.
Okay, thank you
Mm.
so much, Licky, for your time. This is a really amazing conversation with you, and this is really productive for our viewers also, definitely when they watch the whole videos. So, in the last moment, do you want to say something for our viewers? They want to learn English language and they are beginner. So, what your basic advice for those people?
Well, if you're a beginner, that's a good start. The good start is that you want to learn English, right? That's a good start. You want to learn English. Um, Try to like, baby step. You know, like try to like do baby step. Don't try to go like, what, like some people like they find it discouraging when they watch like real movies because they're like, oh, I can't understand a thing. So I would start from like very beginning, like cartoon or like a like something easy first, like baby step. And keep doing that, be persistent, never give up. Just keep doing that, keep doing it, keep doing it. Just like think about like, you wake up every morning, you breathe, right? Like
Mhm.
learning English is just like that. You breathe to learn, you breathe to learn. Never stop. Yeah. And eventually you will become good at it.
Okay, thank you so much for your time once again, and this is end of our meeting. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.